Adventure continues tonight on HBO. Get ready to fasten your seatbelts. It's a hair-raising thriller, The Hitcher, starring Rutger Hauer as a psychopath killer. Coming up next, the premiere of The Hitcher. But first, some extraterrestrial looniness as HBO's Out of Hollywood takes you to the set of Spaceballs, Mel Brooks' latest send-up, only this time it's space. 2 generations of comedians work under his direction, and they all share a sense of wonder about the always unpredictable Mel Brooks. During this break, keep watching.
Next, on the HBO Saturday night movie, Rutger Hauer gives his thumbs up for mayhem as a psychopath traveling the highways. Don't stop for The Hitcher. Next.
Anthem, tomorrow on HBO.
It's happening now. The excitement of Wimbledon. Wimbledon 87. The action continues Monday at 5 on HBO.
What do kids secretly wish for?
I would wish for the dinosaurs to be alive. You crazy, Mike? No.
How do they feel about dating?
You don't date somebody 25 times without asking them, will you marry me, if you like them well enough.
And why do some kids find marriage appetizing?
If I don't have a wife that can't cook it, I'm not going to have anything to eat. I'll just have to buy frozen meat and I'll have to eat it that way.
What do kids really say when grown-ups aren't around? To find out, watch Kids on Kids on Kids. Thursday.
He comes to Cleveland by mistake.
Some unknown force was redirecting the laser beam.
And yes, he is a duck.
Duck?
It's Howard, thank you.
He's got to get back home.
This is obviously no place for an intelligent, sensitive duck.
But in the meantime, Howard will just have to deal with human life as only we know it.
What? You ordered your specials. What's wrong?
This will mean the extinction of all existing life forms.
You haven't even tasted yet.
What do you think? I'm into cannibalism or something?
Hey, are we like all in the same discussion here?
The eggs! Get them out of here!
He's lovable. He's bold. He's a bird. From the makers of Star Wars and Raiders of the Lost Ark, he's
Howard the Duck.
Premieres Thursday, July 2nd.
This is not what you think.
Mel Brooks, who hung the Western high in Blazing Saddles and electroshocked the horror film in Young Frankenstein, has assembled 2 generations of comedic talent in Spaceballs and supported that talent with an army of the top artistic and technical people in Hollywood.
Do I get this at the end of the movie? Do I get to keep this?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So I can do Halloween?
Mm-hmm.
Spaceballs is about the last frontier. It is about space. It is the last genre that I can destroy, so I'm destroying it. It really is kind of a blazing space.
You hold them off. I'll get the door.
Nobody's shooting this thing. I hate guns. My hair. He shot my hair.
Cut. It was great. It was great.
54.
You were wonderful. You were surprisingly good then. No, that was really terrific.
He's out there, you know, and if you miss a beat or if you don't know where he's coming from, you're like, what is he talking about? What is he doing? He's crazy. But if you understand where he's coming from and after hanging around him, he's just so quick.
He's very approachable in a work situation, and he listens to your suggestions and guides you through a scene and gives you directions you wouldn't normally think of. You know, that's what makes him Mel Brooks, as opposed to somebody else coming up with those crazy thoughts.
He really is the master. There's no one like him to work with in comedy. You know, people think that he's such a funny man and everything. Actually, with him, comedy is serious business. And as funny as he is, he gets very serious.
I'm learning what? From this guy, who is... I sit in dailies and...
Get up there and go to work.
Wow. Silence! Who dares enter the sacred and awesome presence of the everlasting know-it-all? Yogurt! Yogurt!
One of the actors Brooks must direct in Spaceballs is himself. He plays Yogurt, a galactic guru who dispenses wisdom with fruit at the bottom.
You heard of me?
Heard of you? Who hasn't heard of Yogurt?
Yogurt the wise. Yogurt the all-powerful.
Yogurt the magnificent.
Please, please, don't make a fuss. I'm just plain Yogurt.
His directorial duties extend to controlling the performance of the second character he plays, President Scrooge, leader of the Spaceballs.
I have a TV set. It's a TV monitor, right? And the TV monitor records the scene. So I act in the scene, and I trot over to the TV monitor, and I look, and I say, Mel, you stink. Let's do it again, folks. Take two. Didn't I tell you I don't like that thing down? Turn it up. You look like a big black cockroach. Scares me.
Background.
You look like a big fat water bug. Raise that mask. How do I know you're not making faces at me under that thing?
President Scrooge.
Yes. How do I know you're not making faces at me under that thing?
President Scrooge.
Yes. The monitor is an invaluable tool because it tells you exactly what's wrong with either the staging, the intonation, the rhythm, the interplay, and you got it.
Sir.
Yes. Oh! Never have that damn thing down in front of me. How do I know you're not making faces at me under that thing?
President Scrooge.
Yes.
There it is. Planet Druidia.
Ah, Planet Druidia.
You don't need that, Private. We're right here. Now, what is it?
When it came to the sophisticated realm of sound effects, Brooks would settle for no less than the state-of-the-art.
I've lost the bleeps, I've lost the sweeps, and I've lost the creeps.
The what?
The what? And the what? You know, the bleeps, the sweeps, and the creeps.
That's not all he's lost.
My humor is kind of half wit.
Give me paw!
Half physical.
Do you want some? No. A little hair of the dog?
No, listen, answer that thing for me.
Half disgusting.
Pizza the Hut!
Sometimes half beautiful. It's my appreciation of the human event.
She has a mission, he has a truck, and together they get more than they bargained for.
We'll be in the Kangara Hills pretty soon. After that, it's an easy run into Raza.
New from HBO Pictures, Brian Dennehy and Brooke Adams in the rip-roaring movie The Lion of Africa, tomorrow.
On the next Glory Years, Gerald's flipped out.
The guy's on the ledge because he gambled and lost. Get back the money.
How much did he lose?
$95,000.
Let him jump.
Could our hero's luck be changing?
You are going to witness a night of passion. Dogs only dream about.
And what of John?
Oh, but that was the best ever.
The wild times continue.
I'm beginning to believe in gun control.
On Glory Years, tomorrow.
Ah, America, where everyone can fulfill their dream of a college education.
Shake it up, baby! Twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, baby. Come on, now work it all out.
What do you say you and I have dinner tonight?
I'd like to join you, but I have class tonight.
How about tomorrow night?
I have class then, too.
I'll tell you what then. Why don't you call me sometime when you have no class?
Sally Kellerman.
She gives great headache.
Adrian Barbeau.
I'm an earth sign, she's a water sign. Together we made mud.
Burt Young.
Why, in his family, he's only the second generation of standing up straight.
Sam Kinison.
Pound for pound, our finest American actor.
And the world's least respected man.
The world's oldest living freshman.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Thank you.
You're tall and fat.
Yeah, well, you're short and ugly. Give me the pen back, will you?
Back to School. Monday on HBO.
No offense.
I had a friend there named Edward Bruno, who was a very good friend of mine in high school and who died in Vietnam in 1966. And I went and found his name on the Vietnam Memorial and took a rubbing of it, which I still have. It was a very shattering experience for me because, you know, he was a young man. And then you look at the rest of the wall, and they were just all young men. And for me, that was, being someone who did not serve, it was a very upsetting moment because you realize the enormity of the loss that all these families across the country felt.
On July 4th, HBO will present a blockbuster all-star concert to raise funds for our Vietnam veterans. You can show your support now by calling 1-800-USA-1987 and pledging your contribution. Join us in saying, welcome home.
Poor Passengers and Bad Drivers, tonight on HBO. At 9, see Thomas Howell should have listened to his mom and passed on Rutger Hauer as the Hitcher. At 11, he's witty and wild. On location, Robin Williams in Evening at the Met. At 12:05, find fun behind the wheel of Traffic School in Moving Violations. Keep your eyes on the road, tonight on HBO.
The following movie has been rated R by the Motion Picture